Hey, what's going on? It's your girl G Girl. Welcome to the Iccy Show. This is interview 457 interviews I've done in 3.5 years. I'm about to get the special guest from Virginia, Bka. So give him a second to get on here and we will start this Iccy Show. How's everybody doing on this Monday evening? If you want to be a guest on the Iccy Show, I am booked until July. So make sure you link with me. I just sent you the invite. You should have it in your notifications. Peace, everybody. How's everyone doing? Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Iccy Show.
So what's up? What's going on?
Nothing. How you doing?
It's cool.
Okay. This is artist Bka from Virginia. And make sure you go follow him. If you're not friends with him on his social media, make sure you request him. And let's tell everyone a little bit about you. So I know you have a manager right now.
Mm-hmm. Lisa William got a little label behind me, Worldwide International Records.
So have you done a tour yet on yourself?
No, not yet. Still
Okay,
building the brand.
okay. Are you looking for any particular artists to build with your brand, or you guys are already locked in?
Um, I think I think we locked in. I think we locked
Okay,
in.
okay. I know you just came out with a new video about a month ago.
Mm-hmm. Cold word.
Yes, I love
Cold
that
word.
video.
Appreciate it. I gotta check that out if you haven't already.
Definitely. Are you looking for any particular features for you?
Hmm. Sneak peek. I'm gonna give you a little bit of tea. I got a feature coming out real soon with 30 Deep Grimy. I got another one coming with NWMC Murder. I got eyes on Ready the Great. I'm coming for. So yeah, that's so far that's it.
Okay. Did you always knew you were gonna be an artist when you were younger, or is that something recently you became?
When I was young, I really just started rapping for fun. I ain't never take it serious until I went to prison and people started hearing me or whatever. And it's like, yo, you need to start taking this joint serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ever been to the studio and all that stuff? Like, nah. They're like, bro, you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm like, all right. So I vowed to myself that when I came home, I was gonna go ahead and go in. So that's what I did.
Amazing. Definitely a salute to you, making a life changing from prison to,
Yeah, appreciate it.
how did you meet your manager?
Through Facebook, I just got a message. She added me. I accepted it, and then we started talking. It told me some good numbers. I jumped on it.
Of course, that's amazing. Definitely, especially coming home, and to start your career and you took it serious. I salute to you 1000. I salute to your manager. You have a good craft. I seen your a few videos. I was going back a couple months on your profile, and I love your music, and I love how you change it up a little bit. So that's great because some artists can't do that, so I salute to you doing that. What made you come out with Cold World? What I love the title, especially what we're all going through right now around the world. Um, but what made you come out with it yourself as the artist?
Cold World was basically I was done wrong by, you know what I'm saying, blood. And instead of physically acting on it, I just decided to just put it in my music. As they say, your best songs come out when you got pain in it.
Yes.
So I wrote that, went to the studio. The people that I was talking about in the song was with me in the studio when I recorded it. Everybody liked it. They had no idea though, but hey, it is what it is. Um, yeah, it turned into something. It wasn't even supposed to turn out how it was. Like I didn't know how I was gonna go in there and sing the song. So when I got in the booth, it just came.
That's amazing. Especially they do say, I always tell artists when you're going through something, if it's a breakup or a death or something that's gonna make you come hot in the studio, that's gonna be your best craft. And
Right.
sometimes you're gonna do the downs and the ups, but it's always the best craft when artists get in the studio to record their music or video. And I seen your
Mhm.
video. The video was hot. How many songs do you think you have out there approximately?
Probably like I'd say close to
He's clean.
15, 20, something like that.
Okay, that's good though. That's a good start. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Mhm.
that's decent. Do you have a mixtape out there or album yet? I mean, that's enough to
Yeah, I
have
got a
it.
mixtape out. I put a mixtape out when I was indie, when I before I got signed or whatever, called "Signed to the Streets." It's on Apple Music and everywhere else. And one is in the making. I just gotta get the songs and everything that I want organized and all of that stuff. But something is coming.
Okay, okay. Do you stick with the same engineer or do you go to different studios or?
Right now, I kind of stick with the same one right now. But before, I was jumping around and everything. I probably start doing that again because
Okay,
everybody got a different sound. All engineers don't do the same thing. I mean, everybody, all of them do it differently in a way.
right, right. If you're looking for beats, my producer has a special two beats for 225. And anyone that gets on there is going to be on an international mixtape. So if that's something you're interested in, I could talk to you. I could go down because of your manager. I'll go down on the price for her. But it's beats that you own, and it's going to be hosted by two DJs plus myself, and it's going to be on all platforms. So if that's something you're interested, let me know. I like your music, so I hope you get on it.
Yeah, I'm all down for work.
When's your next performance?
Uh, don't know yet. Coming soon though. Should be soon. Hopefully I can get this one on the 9th in April.
Okay, okay. Is it out there where you live, or is it somewhere else?
Yeah, it's out here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mhm.
So are you guys on the lockdown still, or are you guys pretty much open up
Nah, we
there?
wide open.
Okay, okay. That's good. There's a lot of places that are still like hesitant to have shows, and it's not really open like that. So that's awesome. So, where would you like to see yourself in the next year?
Next year, in the next year, I'm really gonna be the face of my city, my state. I'm trying to be on the billboards. I'm trying to be doing features with a lot of big artists. I'm trying to be, yeah. The next year, I'm trying to be up.
Okay, okay. If you could pick one artist in the industry that you could get a feature with, who would it be?
Little baby. That's
Okay,
my
okay,
guy.
okay. So anybody that
Coming
you
for him. I'm coming for him. I'm gonna get him.
You will get them, definitely, definitely. Your music's fire, so why not? You wouldn't want to do that to yourself. Your daughter's beautiful. She looks just like you. Oh my
Thank
God, your twin right
thank
there.
you.
How's it feel being a new dad and with the balance and the music?
It's great. It is great. I wouldn't change it for the world. Like this is a wonderful feeling. She's a baby. She's
Have you
real
got
funny.
songs for her yet? Like dedicated to your daughter?
Not yet. Get off me. I'm gonna work. I'm. It's coming. It's coming.
Okay,
Cause her mom wants me to do one too.
that's good. I know that would be like the best. I think that would be particularly your best song, because it's coming from your heart. I
Yeah.
feel like I saw like the different music, and I could see that being one of your best tracks. You might even get an award for that. You haven't even wrote it, but I feel it, like the energy of it.
Yeah.
So let them know your social media, where they can find you. If they want to book you, who's your manager they have to go through, and all that.
Oh, my Instagram, BKA underscore Takar, BKA underscore TAKARI. Facebook, BKA Takar. Snapchat, BKA Takar. Everything is BKA Takar for the most part. For booking, I contact my manager, Worldwide International Records. You can look them up on Instagram. Uh, yeah. What else you say?
To you answer the questions, like the social media and who to book, who did they go through to book you?
So yeah, contact Worldwide International Records. Get them on Instagram, or you can go to my profile. The number, they tag, everything is in there. You know, rock with me. You won't be disappointed. I guarantee it.
What's the biggest show you've done, you think, for the audience?
My biggest show was probably when I opened for Rick Ross at King of Diamonds.
How was that feeling?
It was dope. I had a ball. I had a ball.
Definitely, definitely. Did the pandemic slow you down during your being an artist?
I mean, nah, not really. Not really. I just wasn't going to any like high quality like studio. Like I went to some good studios, but they were at home.
Okay, okay. You have your own clothing line yet?
Say it again.
You have your own clothing line yet?
One is in the making. See, I just recently started customizing shoes and everything. Um, and I like making those little halos that I wear. So I got a little idea that I'm putting together. Got to get the LC and everything for it, all of that good stuff. But it's gonna be called Halogenic Customs.
What was the name of it? God bless you.
Halogenic Customs. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's dope. I like the name. Definitely.
Appreciate it.
Definitely. So no one can't take that name. This is already documented. Like that's his name. So don't think you can take it.
Mm-hmm.
So are they gonna be different colors, the sneakers, or they're just gonna be like a certain particular way, only
Oh yeah,
one
it's gonna be
color?
all types of colors. I'm gonna take requests and everything. Like you give
Okay.
me an idea, and you give me the shoes, or if I gotta buy the shoes, if I gotta buy the shoes, I'm gonna charge you extra. But You bring your own shoes and you come up and you tell me the idea or colorway that you want. And then I'm saying that's how I do it.
Are you willing to travel around the world to perform at?
Yeah, most definitely. That's the goal.
Okay, okay. Some artists can't, they don't have the passport or whatever the case may be, so that's why I always ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on this to wear around everything.
Definitely, definitely. Um, have you done acting yet?
Nah, not yet. Thought about it. It's a thought. It's in the back of my head.
Okay, okay. That's something to think about. I'm an actress
Hmm.
myself, so if you think about it, go for it. Don't hold it back. I never went to acting school, but it's definitely the best thing I've ever done in my career. So I suggest it 1000%.
Hmm. That's dope. That's dope.
Even starting like as a documentary of yourself, and then like get into movies, because then you'll have your baseline of something of you, and then the director will see that in your profile, and then they'll look and see like, during that documentary how you acted and stuff, and then they'll, oh, I could use him for this, I could use him for that, you know what I'm saying? And that's good,
Mm-hmm.
like how you're a father, and they see that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's major, because you're a family man and you're a businessman, and that's important because a lot of people just go straight to the streets or straight to not taking care of the home life first, and that's important. So I salute you 1000% being an artist.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. It means a lot.
You're welcome. You're welcome. How about coming out with some of your own liquor in your name?
Hmm. That's something to think about. That's something to think about. I have thought about it. Definitely has popped into my mind. It's something to think about.
Okay, okay. Salute, salute, everybody. Salute. Peace, peace. What's the best advice you've been giving during your career?
Ignore the hate. Keep going. No matter what, just keep going.
Mhm. Definitely. That's good advice because a lot of people will react on the hate, and then they'll screw their career up. And I always tell artists, there's always going to be hate. Like a cook, a chef. You're going to be a
Hmm.
chef. You're not going to always provide the food for everyone that will like it. So, like with the music, you're not going to make everyone like your music. You want everyone to like your music, but there's always going to be some haters, and, just dust them off and keep on going because you're doing something right. Because A,
Hmm.
you're on top of the line, or B, they're just a hater altogether, and they just want to
Right.
bring that negative attitude towards you, so you react, and then you'll mess up your life. Don't ever give in that. Always keep it pushing because you have a lot to,
Hmm.
especially your daughter. That's important. Be focused always, always. Never go back being inside, and you got a good manager. She's gonna direct you in the right way, what street to go and stuff like that. And I hope you get more shows. How many shows you think you performed at?
Probably like 20 to 30.
That's good.
I did a lot of shows here at home and so on. I did one in Atlanta, one or two in Atlanta. I did a whole lot here. I did a couple other places. Yeah. So yeah, I used to perform every Wednesday at one point.
What made you stop doing that?
Uh, I got signed.
Okay.
Couldn't do nothing else. Couldn't do no more free stuff.
Yes. So you think are your features expensive or the music or your food?
My features go from it's from between 2 to 3 thousand.
Oh, so it's been reasonable for
Yeah,
music,
it's reasonable.
especially with the craft you put in. So.
Mm.
Again, give your shout outs. Anything else you would like to bring up that we didn't bring up?
Mm. Shout out worldwide, man. Shout out the label. Shout out all my label mates, Walla Angie, baby, Bang Stacks. Shout out to Money Tang, my daughter, of course. It's the most important one. You,
Thank you.
my CEO, the vice president, Shells, everybody, all my supporters. Just shout, just salute to everybody. Appreciate all the support.
Give them your social media one more time. Salute, salute, salute.
Uh, Instagram, BKA_Takari. That's BKA_TAKARI. Facebook, BKA Takari. TikTok, BKA Takari. Twitter, BKA Takari. Everything is BKA Takari.
How did you get your name? I love it.
I was just sitting on my bunk in prison. I was just thinking about different names. At first, it was Young Rod. That was basic. I was like, nah, I gotta come up with something different. That ain't it. So I thought about AKA, and I was like, okay, so what could I incorporate with that, like also known as? And I was like, AKA is called, that don't sound right. So then I thought about better known as. I was like, okay, cool. See, my name isn't Takar. That's my middle name. So
Oh,
yeah, so I started when I came home from prison. I moved to Atlanta, and I started going by my middle name instead of my first. And I just ran with that. Once I came up with the name Bka Takari, I was like, yeah, that's what I'm about to just start telling people my name is Takari. That's it.
I like it. I definitely. What was the first one you said? Young. What was it?
Young
Young what?
Rod,
Rod.
Rod, uh,
Oh, okay.
ROD.
Oh, Rod. Okay, young Rod. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think prison made you change your life for better? Like so you will never go back that route? The way
Definitely.
how you made your career start from like, from the bottom, now you're at the top. Real quick you went. Do you feel like that like made you like buckle down on everything?
Yeah, definitely played a major part. 'Cause it's just a lot of things that I missed. Family, not being able to do stuff like just the freedom of just being able to get up and just go in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
small things like that. Like people really don't really appreciate because they do it all the time until you lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I really feel like, yeah, definitely. I did a lot of mental restoration when I was in there. I went to a lot of seminars. I did a lot of positive things. I tried to stay in nothing but positive situations and surround myself with positive people. So in return, that made me become a positive thinker.
That's amazing, definitely. How long did you serve, if you don't mind me asking?
5 years.
Oh wow, that's a long time. Wow. Wow. And then God gave you your daughter, so that's amazing too. So
Yeah, yeah,
that's
she's definitely a blessing.
definitely. How old is she? Is it 1 years old?
Yeah, she won.
Because I see her walking a little bit. So how she climbed
Hmm.
up on me. Wait until she gets
Yeah.
terrible threes. You and the mom is gonna be going crazy. You're gonna be, oh my god, because the terrible twos, but terrible threes is the little bump you have to go over. So I just giving you head warning. I got three kids of my own, and they're all grown, but I'm letting you know. I have one
Yeah.
daughter, and I'm telling you, when the threes come, you're gonna be oh my god, Jackie was right when we did that interview.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared. This was the part that I was waiting on when she had to walking around getting in everything. She was born when she couldn't walk.
She gets into the cabinets and takes everything out and puts it back.
Yeah, we had the house proof it.
Oh yeah,
Put the little things on the cabinet so she can't open them, but so far, little jumps in
definitely.
the socket, everything. She like plugs for some reason.
Oh, Hey, she might be like a engineer with computers and stuff, putting things together.
Yeah, could be. We gonna see. We gonna see how the future holds.
How about coming out with the kids' clothing line? With dresses, being a father, like the style and stuff. A lot of people don't, they have clothing lines out there for the children, but I don't know what they're thinking when they're coming out with these clothing lines. But since you experience it being a father, how about coming out with like a children's line down the line?
Yeah,
So
I can see me doing that. See, cause I'm more so like I'm more of the sneaker, and Halo person. That's basically what my business is gonna be based off of. Now, as far as the clothing, my daughter's mother, she is gonna be doing that. So we basically, once we get everything up and rolling, we basically gonna tag team. Just take it like that. So we'll have apparel, and then we'll have the head pieces, and if you want to put in an order for sneaker customizing, I'm saying you could do it that way.
okay, okay, that's amazing. Definitely. I like how both, parents are into it. That's dope. Your clothing line is gonna be in Macy's, it's gonna be everywhere. You'll see.
Speaking of existence, manifestation.
Yep, definitely, definitely. Do you think inside that they should have that you think it would make it more calmer for inmates if they had something for the music industry inside to calm them down?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Because music is an extraordinary way to get anger and frustration and sadness and everything out. Like, yeah,
I wish they
they
would
should
have.
have a studio in all prisons and jails.
Yes. Yes, I totally agree. I really do. The reason why I asked you because you did a long time, so I wanted to know, do you think that would help? Because, some people I know, they only served a couple months, some served 10, 15 years, and they said that that would be a stress reliever. And I
Yeah,
think, having something like that in the jails, it would make a difference because one, that's a stress reliever. Two, you get tired, so it makes them more relaxed. It's like a
hmm,
workout. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And that's why I wanted to know from your point of view if you think it would be worth it for them to have it. And I'm glad you said yes. Definitely am.
Yeah, most definitely. See,
Well, I'm
all
sorry.
I had was a little player. Well, you got a little called JP5 or whatever. You got to buy your instrumentals and everything. Some of them had some nice package deals. So you buy them, download them onto your JP5, and get your little pencil and pad and everything, and you do it like that. So that was my way of the studio, basically.
Definitely, definitely. So do you still, now that you're out, do you write on paper still, or do you type in the phones
Now I
for
use
your
my
work?
notepad on the phone.
Oh, you do?
Hmm.
Okay, okay. I'm old school, so I like to know if artists are using a notepad or they're using their phones.
Yeah, yeah, I use that notepad on that phone. It's more. I mean, it's more convenient. I feel like I ain't gotta look for no pen
Mhm.
or no pencil. Or I ain't gotta go look for no paper. I can just pull my phone out and just start typing.
Right, right.
So when a
Well,
thought in my head, I can just do it then. Like say I could be at work or something. I mean, I ain't got access to no paper and pencil and everything like right off bat. So when a bar or something pop into my head, it's just I can pull my phone out. Okay, write it down, put it in there real quick so I won't forget it, and then come back to it later on.
mhm, definitely. But always remember, your phone is not guaranteed. If you have the notepad and the pencil, that will be there forever. So if you lose your phone, you might not have that. So always remember that.
Yeah, I mean for the most part, when I write, after I record it, or for real, after I write it down, I memorize it. I know every song that I've ever recorded word for word.
Wow, that's amazing.
So yeah,
A lot of artists can't do that, so that's definitely a gift you have.
man, I listen to them all the time. I'm not. I'm humble. Like I'm very very humble. But majority of the time when I'm listening to music, I'm listening to me or my label mates, or I throw in, of course, Lil Baby, Young Boy, and all of that stuff. But for the most part, I like listening to home team stuff.
Mm, that's amazing. A lot of artists they only listen to their own selves. They won't listen to different other artists, especially if they're not in the industry. They will only listen to themselves. And I salute you because you listen to yourself and your label and the industry. So that's important. You're not just
Yeah, yeah. It give you ideas. Because everybody lyrics are recycled. You know what I'm saying? Everybody uses like cream. Everybody says that. Different things. So it's just yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to bring up?
Mm, all I want to say is just be on the lookout for Illegitimate Customs. Be on the lookout for Drip by Dre. We coming. We coming. It's on the way. And be on the
Definitely.
lookout for a lot more music.
Okay, okay. And don't forget to get his clothing line when it comes out, his sneakers. Make sure you support him. If you don't have him on your social media, go download his music. Go request him on all social medias. And remember, book him through his manager. He does have a manager. And salute to you and your team and your manager. I appreciate her referring you to me. I'm very blessed on that. And I look forward to seeing you bouncing around next time I have your interview on different states. Have you ever come to Boston?
Nah, not yet. It's on
Okay,
the
well, if
bucket
you come
list.
to Boston, link with me,
I'm trying to
definitely.
hit all 50. I want to hit all 50. That's my goal.
You'll get there. Trust me. I was the same way when I started my Iccy show, and I wasn't through 50 states, and I was an international. And I went state to state. I started with my home area, and moved to different states around me. And then now I'm international. I'm in every country. Shout out to Polar Man Entertainment is my label I'm with. And we are every country, every state. We either have a manager, a promoter, um, artist, street team, we're everywhere. And it feels so good to say in that. And I started like you. I used to say, I want to be 50 states. That is gonna come like this, like a wildfire. Soon as you say that, trust me, mine came like in months. It was back to back to back to back, other states. And when you go to do interviews, let them know. Be like, yo, tell me where you're tuning in from, so I want to get to the 50 states. I want to get to the other countries around the world. And when they stop putting it, and I keep track, I have a notebook. I write down everything of where they tune in. If I don't have the country on here, um, I'll write it down, and it feels so good when you see it, and you'll be like, damn, like 6 more months. I'm telling you, you're gonna be everywhere on your own. They're gonna tune in. It goes like this. I was the same way when I started my Iccy show. I've been in the music industry since 2008, and I had nightclubs, done shows every night and all that. And then boom, when I came on my show, it will be 4 years this June. It like 2 years ago, I was in 50 states or country to country. Now I am, and it feels so friggin' good because your work pays off, and you're gonna be there. Trust me,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be there. By next year, if I do your interview next year, you're gonna be like, Jackie, I'm there. I'm 50 states and the countries. It feels so good, like for real. Especially when you start coming out with your sneakers and your clothing line. because you're gonna see where they're tuning in more, and then
Mhm.
wherever they're tuning in more, go do shows out there. Wherever they're like purchasing your gear or your sneakers, go do shows out there. You're gonna see you're gonna sell out like that wherever you go.
All right, noted, noted.
Well, I appreciate you coming on the Iccy Show. I appreciate you taking the time. Let them know again your social medias where they can find you, and your manager's information so they can book you. And I love your shirt, by the way. Very interesting.
Thank you, thank you.
You're
It's
welcome.
Instagram BK underscore Takar, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, BK Takar, Google, iTunes, Spotify, everything BK Takar. The label Worldwide International Records. Look into them. Go to them if you want to book me. Features, everything. Yeah, salute to you.
Thank you. I appreciate you again. I appreciate you coming on here. This is interview 457 interviews I've done in 3.5 years.
Yeah, keep going.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I thank you for coming on the Icy Show. Is there anything else you would like to bring up, sir?
That's it. That's it.
All right, I appreciate you. It's your girl G Girl. If you want to be a guest on the Icy Show, inbox your girl Jackie Brown with two C's, I.E. Brown. I'm booked until July. And I got my new show coming out in June. It's called Icy Show Reunion of Lost Angels. And tune in every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for Bible studies. It's for the children. It's about 15 to 20 minutes long, and it's children friendly. Have a blessed night, and I thank you for coming on the Icy Show, sir. Peace.